Finish the sentence. The wiggle is
fun.
The wiggle is community.
For bicycles.
The wiggle is easy to bike ride.
The wiggle is a way to get from here to there.
And it's mostly flat, so it's good for bikers.
It starts at DeBose to Steiner, Waller, Pierce, Haight, Scott, Fell, and Oak.
Tell us your tips for intersection etiquette on the wiggle, specifically for bike riders.
I think it's really important to slow down and to look all ways and I guess use like really exaggerated body language.
So I'm a big fan of the Idaho stop. That basically means that bicyclists can treat stop signs as yield signs legally in Idaho. That's why it's called the Idaho stop. So I think that's proper etiquette, but it's really important that you slow down when approaching the stop sign. You yield to pedestrians and any other vehicles.
So when you're going around a corner, what I would really like other bike riders to do is that if there's somebody walking, you always want to make sure that that person who's walking feels safe and that you're not doing something unpredictable or they're at risk in any way. So even if you can make it and you can clip it, like don't. Like just slow down and let them, you know, come around.
And I always slow my roll, you know, slow and go. You know, you don't always have to come to a full and complete stop, but you do have to be polite to everybody else that's using the road.
You know, don't pass someone unless they're going super slow, and smile and wave and engage if you're stopped at a stop sign.
Tell us your tips for intersection etiquette on the wiggle, specifically for drivers.
Also, stop. They need to stop. But use your blinkers, please. I just need to know where you're going.
I think it's really good for drivers to use hand motions, like if they're going to wave the right of way to a biker. That's like maybe the clearest way to do that.
And it'd be good for cars to avoid that area, I think, to go around, because there's plenty of other good areas to go. So if they see the wiggle, they should maybe try to take another route.
And be nice to each other. Don't get in that aggro mode.
What are your tips for pedestrians?
Well, generally, I believe that pedestrians always have the right of way, but I think that they should still like keep an eye out for bikers, and generally like anything that's moving.
Don't be a pedestrian. Don't text while wiggling.
You know, watch out for bikers. Not all of them respect pedestrians as much as they should.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your head up. Get your head, head out of the phone, and just pay attention. But you have the right of way, and make eye contact and smile.
What type of hand signals or gestures do you use while you're on the wiggle, and tell us what they mean?
Sure. I usually just point like in a really pronounced way, like whatever direction I'm going to turn. I think some drivers don't know that like this means right turn, so often I just like point really harshly. And then I wait a second and I like make eye contact with them and then I turn.
And sometimes I do this and I smile.
And when there's people behind you, especially now that the bike lanes are so crowded, stop. Stopping, very important. We don't have rear brake lights.
Instead of using this or this, which I don't think a lot of people understand, and it feels a little unwieldy when I'm riding my bike to do that, I actually just point where I'm going, kind of like a Babe Ruth thing where, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit it out of the park. It's like you point to where you want to go. Finish the sentence. The wiggle is my best friend late on a Friday night.
The wiggle is amazing, and I love it, and I use it every day.
Respect your fellow wigglers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. No problem, it was fun. Thank you.